I wanted to share with you this picture book that I have had sitting on my shelf for a couple of months now. I thought that with it being officially spooky season, we could take a look at some of the pictures inside if you were interested, and if not, you could just enjoy the sounds and get a good kip in. This book was a present from my wife for my birthday, I think. And if we had a coffee table that wasn't swarmed by cats, I would leave it on the coffee table because it has some neat pictures inside, which I'll show to you. I'm always a bit scared to actually write in my books. I think it's something that my mum installed in me. But if you wanted to, it has some lines here for you to write your name. A picture album. Now, this book is from the Wellcome Collection. I don't know if any of you have visited it, but it's a museum in London, and we went there on one of our trips a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed it. It had a exhibition on beauty when I went. The Dark Side of Beauty or something, I think it was called. This must have been another exhibition that they had. So, introduction. This book contains treasures from a unique collection devoted to our complex and contradictory attitudes towards death. Assembled by Richard Harris, a former antique print dealer from Chicago, the collection is spectacularly diverse and includes art, historical artifacts, scientific specimens, and ephemera from across the world. And we have this. Venita's Still Life with a Bouquet and a Skull. It's pretty neat. A lot of these I would like to have bigger prints of. Contemplating Death. Quite a deep topic to try and get to sleep thinking about, but maybe you're not even really listening. This one has I like the bird. says The Perched Bird by Ricky Swallow. Ricky Swallow is best known for his labour-intensive wood sculptures, which often investigate themes of mortality. Here the medium of watercolour underscores the fragility of existence. Light and translucence are the very things that make this picture appealing and at the same time vulnerable. Perched bird. And these are like contradicting each other. They're two sides of the same coin. Death if you're a good person, and death if you're a bad person. He looks like he's having a much worse time. Although, to be fair, both of them don't look very good, do they? Let's see if there was information on this. The art of dying well and in accordance with Christian precepts was first illustrated in texts dating from the late Middle Ages, when the Black Death was engulfing Europe and members of the clergy were not always able to visit the dying in person. This pair of images reflects Enlightenment ideas about the precise moment of death, how to prepare for the end. By this time, although a good death was still something to strive for, the notion was no longer the medieval one of an intense, critical moment, complete with angels and devils, but rather a death scene reflecting a life lived well as a whole. This is the one that was in the front of the book as the nameplate. I really like this design. This is one of the ones that I would like as a much bigger print. I'm not even going to try and read the line. I would butcher it. I did always kind of want to read Latin, but it was not offered in the schools that I went to. Let's read about this. The title of this print is from Horace, and the quotation at the base translates as, "You flourish in wealth and boast of the society of the great and powerful. You rejoice in the beauty of the body and the honours which men pay to you. Consider blah 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 blah. Consider yourself that you are mortal, that you are earth, and into the earth you shall go." Wow. Sometimes you don't go in the earth at all. Especially here in the UK, where I have no idea how much that would even cost these days. Far too much. Interesting tidbit for you. My wife used to work in a graveyard. She used to work for a burial company. Funeral directors, I suppose, but she didn't really deal with a lot of clients. It's more taking care of their gravestones and ordering in new ones, which I always thought was pretty cool. I haven't worked anywhere as cool as that. I would love to be able to draw as well as these guys, but my level of drawing is pretty terrible. That's a nice picture. Very vibrant. I like her dress. Family portrait. Woman in yellow dress. Well, that is true. It is a woman in a yellow dress. Raya's images remind us of the disquieting reality haunting every photograph. Presence of death in our own lives and the lives of our families and friends. So around Halloween, the veil between the living and the dead is supposed to be even thinner than other times of the year. I don't know if anyone's ever tried one of these seances or other means of communication with some of their relatives who have passed along. I haven't. I considered it briefly, but ultimately decided to leave it be. Oh, this is by Andy Warhol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I missed one down here. 16. 16 skeletons. Don't know what you would do if you were faced with 16 skeletons. It's interesting, it says photographs, machine sewn, 1987. Machine sewn. This patchwork of photographs appeared in a special edition of the magazine Park It in 1987, same year as Warhol's death. Writing in the issue, Glenn O'Brien, a former member of Warhol's studio, The Factory, observed, "Andy was what sports fans call a most valuable player. His works are more valuable now, but not because of some laws of marketing, but because he's not around himself. Those works are souvenirs and relics. They're pieces of Andy." Warhol's interest in mortality was perhaps informed by his own brush with death. In 1968, he survived being shot 3 times in the chest by playwright Valery Solanas. I didn't know that. Jeez. I don't know what happened there. That's wild. walking cane. Robert Mapplethorpe. Gelatin silver print. So this is just a photo of the top of his walking cane, sorry. The decorative cane appears to be the same one Mapplethorpe grips in a self-portrait he made the same year while he was dying from AIDS. The photographer's absence from this image transforms the skull from a symbol of his own destiny to a powerfully universal memento mori. What a sad thing. This whole book is full of sad things, I suppose. Maybe not the best choice for a video in hindsight. Looks like we're moving on to the next section now. The Dance of Death. So I might park it here and we can go look at the rest of the book next time, if you like. Did you have a favourite picture from inside the book? I think my favourite picture that we saw today was actually this one. This artist was my favourite, Marcos Raya. I really like these series of pictures. They would make a nice print. I think I like the vibrant colours, contrasts nicely with the subject of the photo. I hope that you enjoyed flicking through those pictures with me and that it was a suitably spooky topic to start leading us into Halloween season. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, no matter what time it is, if you're going to bed or you're starting your day or taking a break on lunch, whenever you might be listening. And I will chat to you in the next video.